mind you. So if we look at tonight's lesson, we're obviously talking very much about that swing path and the plane of where the club goes. So when we look at itself from the right-hand side here, which was the first video, we've very much got that club coming quite a long way inside the line here. So it came a long way underneath the plane, and then came a long way over the top of it. So the difference in these two paths and planes is huge. So we wind it back down there, it came a long way over the top, got outside the line there, and that's where that slice and dreaded shank came from. So we look at it on the left-hand side here, which was you just doing it without the ball to start with. You got the feeling coming up the orange line and then dropping it back down under into the ball. Okay, so when we look at that later on in the lesson, the sticks on the floor here to start with. So this was one that felt very exaggerated initially. Okay, so as we wind that club up to the top, the better idea. So we've got the feeling of coming up the orange line there, still slightly underneath it, then into the downswing. Get that feeling of dropping it underneath there. So we're getting closer to it. Okay, so when we look at it towards the back end of the lesson here, there was a huge difference. This was one of the last videos that we took of you when you were really over-exaggerating, really overdoing it. Big difference here. So as you take the club away in that initial movement, so we get the red line winding up to the top there. Much different start to it. Huge difference. So watch the difference in the red line on the left there compared to the right. Huge difference. And the difference at the top of the swing was huge as well. A lot more on plane. So as you wind it back down in, big difference. Big difference. So we get the club setting more on the inside, attacking the golf ball from a much better plane and path. Huge difference. So big change there. So keep working on it. If we look at these two just without the lines there, just to show the differences here really. So as we stop us halfway up here, big difference in that initial movement away from the ball there. So a little bit on that left arm and club that we were talking about with James there. Big difference. As we wind up to the top there, just how much you across the line at the top of the swing there, how the club pointed out to the right. Whereas on the left there, it's a lot more on plane and pointing down at your target. Huge difference. So as we wind it back down, look at the difference where the angle of the shaft is through your body there. Big difference. So good stuff tonight, mate. Keep working on it, keep focusing on it, and we shall look forward to seeing you soon, bud. Take care.